Oh, good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Today is Sunday, and it is the weekend. Not much longer, but we're doing our best out here. This is CyricZ. We are playing Judgment, hanging out in the rooftops above Takayuki Street. I hope everyone's having a good day. I had a good weekend. Played some games. That's all I can say. No. I've been playing a lot of Blueprints lately, so I think I'm getting pretty far in that game. What's my way off here? I trapped myself on the rooftop, you see, and now I have no idea how to get out. But yeah, we're in Chapter 7. At this moment, Saudi is out at Club the Queen Rouge, just being the biggest girl boss that ever was. And Yagami is just like, I got nothing to do. Why don't I just explore and make a mess out of things? But one thing I will make sure I take care of first is head to my skills, and guess what? I got a bunch more SP, so I'm going to get the health max and the combo speed max, just to get those really expensive ones out of the way. And with that taken care of, it's a lot of smooth sailing from here on out when it comes to SP, so we are also going to get nice fridge to get an extra recovery item slot, so that'll be nice. And we'll take some more as we go, but until that time, what else? Do I want to get anything else? Like any cool wall jump stuff, maybe? Yeah, those are nice. There we go. Wall jump and leapfrog moves. What else can I afford around, you know? Nothing else on the move section, but I can afford a few things in the mystery section. What else would I like? You know what? Let's get Blame Shifter so nobody complains at me when I break their store, and we'll get Best Friends Forever to get a little more EX gauge from. And now I'm just buying stuff because it's available. Oh man. Okay. How's Quick Starter doing? I think we got a couple of yeah, we've only really got one thing going on in Quick Starter. We've got the GA Labs building in progress, so that's going to take a while, and I'm going to let it take a while to build up as many funds on the side as possible. We've got a few things we could still do. Yosuke's right here, Banjamono's right here, New Friend right here that we haven't initiated yet, but we'll take care of those alongside actual story content. So that brings us over to here. Kaito called us over here because a child has happened. Hello, Kaito. What's going on? Come on, do it. Do the Captain Cop pose. Smoking, though.
Hey.
Kaito-san, what are you doing? Did you say this was urgent?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I meant it. Okay, who's the client? I am. I need you to do something about this little brat talk.
Hmm?
Huh? Follow me around like a lost puppy. What did you do? I can't believe I found Captain Cop, mister. Captain what? You don't know? Captain Cop. He's the police superhero who protects the city. He totally betrayed the evil organization who augmented him to fight crime instead. Yeah, you're losing me here. This ankle biter was about to get kidnapped by some Yakuza, and I stopped it, but now I've got a fan. He's so strong! He punched those dudes' lights out! It was all like, bam, crack! Kid must think he's some kind of TV superhero. He didn't transform, though. Probably because you didn't have this, Captain Cop. So those of you who don't know, I have that. I commissioned a prop maker online to make that for my Kaito cosplay. In retrospect, carrying around a stick that says CP on it might not have brought the best thoughts regarding me, but regardless, I committed to it. What's that? You have to hold on to it and do this. Captain Cop! That's how you transform into Captain Cop. Oh yeah, well, you should give it a shot, Kaito-san.
Huh?
Hell no! So it's got a C and a P on there indicating it is Captain Police, but I don't think, I guess that didn't fly well in the localization room, so they went with Captain Cop. Hey, what's your name, kid? Yusuke Okabayashi, I'm 5. Okay, someone in my Twitter mention said, oh, hopefully this is the kid who was born in Yakuza 4 as part of that sub-story where you had to name the kid. So he's 5, but the timeline doesn't work out, unfortunately, because that's 8 years. Regardless, moving on. I just realized that. Do you know where your dad or mom is? My dad usually stops working about now, so I came to pick him up. Came all the way to Kamurocho to pick him up, and that's where you met the bad men? Yeah, they asked me where my dad was, but I didn't say anything. Then they tried to get me. Then the Yakuza were after his father. Why'd they go after a kid? Yes, plus his name isn't Onomicho, that's true. I named the baby Onomicho in my playthrough, and I bet it's... beats me. We probably better hurry, or the kid's father could end up in the same situation. True. If Yakuza are involved, it's gonna be bad news. Yeah, go do your thing, Tuck. Oh, is that what your job is? Fine, but I need some more info on this guy. Hey, Yusuke-kun, can you tell me what your dad looks like? His face, his hair, his weight? Sure, he's skinny, he wears nice clothes, his eyes are tiny, and his hair is short. Alright, should be enough to go on. Where'd you find the kid, Kaito-san? Down Supon Street. Alright, I'll go check out the area. Come on, mister, you have to do the Captain Cup pose. I know you're him. Do me a favor and find this guy. Quickly. Guess I better find this guy before Kaito-san tears what's left of his hair out. Yes. Also, something I did off camera was take care of Nanami Matsuoka, so if you're wondering where she is, she's gone forever. She has vanished into the ether. And boy, let me tell you, rejecting her was a lot. Because her friend was involved in setting us up, when I do the final rejection, the friend just kind of tiger drops me, basically. Well, it's nice out here. It's like Kaito-san make quite a scene. Help me out if I can find any clues about the Yakuza trying to kidnap him. Might be able to find a clue lying around here somewhere. Like, for example, the cat over here. Where the cat is at? I know there's a cat here. I know because I looked it up earlier today. Where is cat? Okay, I hear cat. Aha!
What the?
Ola. Won't you? Hello, stray sine wave. Join Yagami who solves mysteries. Who's the mole? Who are the attackers? And why is my butt so flat? Who stole my butt?
Hey.
Ooh, a silver bat. Yakuza must have been wielding this when they tried to kidnap Yusuke. Nothing out of the ordinary about it though, so it doesn't tell me much. Any other items? Investigate Kaito's ruckus. A sledgehammer that is entirely non-involved in this fracas.
What the?
Hello? There's something under that crate.
What the? Ah.
That says pocket tissues. Used. Gross. Huh? An ad? Yakumaru loans, huh? Reading this right, darn I? Much of a stretch to tie a bunch of Yakuza to loan sharking. Guess this might be a clue. My only lead is a pocket tissues ad. What do I do now? Mosh. Kaito? Hey, Talk. I know you're busy, but you mind picking up a bento from a convenience store or something? Thinking if I feed the kid, it'll shut him up.
Huh?
Can't you handle that on your own? You made a cruise around town with a kid? Come on, man, I got an image to uphold. What, you afraid people think you kidnapped him? Or worse, that he's yours? You know how it is. Come strong for me, Tuck. Really? Fine, I'll pick one up. Actually, Kaito-san might have heard about this Yakumaru Loans Company, especially if they got Yakuza ties. At least delivering the bento gives me an excuse to ask him. Well, now that I have a bento. I think I already have a bento. In fact, I think I have several. So let's just go straight here. Throw you, Yusuke. I threw it like you did. See? Once you know how to do it, it's easy peasy. Yagami's like, I can't interrupt this. This is adorable.
Hey.
Chuck.
Kaito-san. Tak. What's up?
Nah.
What do you mean, what's up? Did you ask me to get you a bento? Oh, yeah, I did. Mind giving it to me? Here, please have a pork tonkatsu bento. Thanks, man. I'll feed the kid. By the way, Kaito-san, you ever heard of Yakumaru loans? Found this ad and some pocket tissues near where the attack happened. Yakumaru loans? Can't say it rings any bells. Nothing, huh? Thought it might have been Yakuza related. Well, I am just a civilian. Shady civilian. But if you don't know anything, I'm at a dead end. You say Yakumaru loans, mister? I know that name.
Huh?
What? Really? My dad says they're bad Yakuza men, so don't go anywhere near them. Well, at least I was right about the Yakuza ties. That's not good. The Yakuza are hunting down the kid's dad. They probably already got him. Yeah, the problem is figuring out where they're based.
Chuck.
Well, I'll leave that part to you, Tuck. Keep an eye on Yusuke. Yeah, looks like you're a better babysitter than I am. Hey, mister, let's play more catch.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. He can play all he wants, but I think he's enjoying this. Where are we going? If they already had Yusuke's father, I better get a move on. If Yakumaru loans are just a bunch of sharks, they should head into similar waters. There's a big money lending company on Tenkaichi Street. Yes, made a story break for another sitcom sub-story, yep. Now we gotta go to those lone people over here. Hanamara, was it? Something like that. I just came out of this building. I'm going back in this building. Here. I don't. Hey, weirdos.
Hey.
Yamaguchi-san, moment of your time? Yagami-san, what's going on? Does the name Yakumaru Loans ring any bells by any chance? Hoping I can find an office I do business out of. You want to find Yakumaru Loans? Talk about bad news. So you do know them. Any idea where I can find them? You're on your own on that one. I don't really want to get involved. If they trace it back to us, we'd be in big trouble. I wouldn't let that happen. Well, just so you know, I'd usually charge about 50K for this kind of info.
Huh?
What, 50K? But since you're doing the asking, this one's on the house, Yagami-san. I'm certain that if I wasn't friends with this fellow, that he would have charged me. Hello, Great Bigfoot. You haven't caught a stream in a long time with chapters. This is chapter 7. We're kind of halfway through it because Saru-san is out of Club Queen Rouge, and we've just cut back to Yagami doing his rounds with Captain Cup. Hello, Medea. Hello, the Randalorian. Oh, that's a relief. Give me a quick sec. Got it. Yoshimata family is behind Yakumaru Loans. They're on East Tahei Boulevard. Nice, thanks. Don't go thanking me yet. Couldn't tell you where on that street the office is. That's okay, it's a start. I should be able to figure it out.
Yagami-san.
Carefully, Yagami-san. East Tahei Boulevard, huh? Guess I'd better head on over. Take that, office plant. Ah, thanks, Randalorian. Very kind of you to say. Should I stop anywhere on the way here? East Tahei. I can stop at Bantam Mall there. Let's do that. And let's beat up some guys, too. Sharks.
Must we?
Hi there, pal. Whoa! Guard broken. Wait. Come on, then. Hi, Return of MCH. Also, Jim VR didn't say hi to you yet. Hello. Full house today. To Bantam. Finish up friendship there. You're curious, how does the guide making process work? Is it just loading saves over and over? How do you find stuff that's RNG related? Well, for the most part, it's like, if it's RNG related, I'm like, in some cases, people might be on their own. Like, I do saving over and over every so often, depending on the subject. Usually when it comes to this series, though, it doesn't really come into play all that much.
Really, guys?
Or if it does, it's usually something I'm already beholden to the RNG anyway, so I'm kind of, excuse me, folks, excuse me. I'm trying to get into traditional Irish pub Bantam. Jeez, why can't he just make the damn drink? I know, right? I heard this was one of the oldest existing bars in Camarocho, too. Guess we expected too much, babe. What else? What they did was set the bar too low. I want to do something else. You want to go bowling then? Fine, whatever, let's just go. What did that say, young women? How many people were in there? Looks like someone down at Bantam. Wonder what happened. Hello? What's your deal, sir?
いらっしゃいませ. Hey.
Is everything okay, Chief? Just another tiresome customer. Did they leave the order up to you again? No, this time they ordered a cocktail. And that's a problem? Well, it can be. Can I take a guess why? Troublesome cocktail, huh? What could that be? They tried to order an original cocktail from a different bar?
Hi.
Precisely. Problem is, if another bar invented it, it's not exactly in my wheelhouse, you know? Seriously, how would you even know how to make it? When I first got the order, I looked it up in the back room because I'd never heard of it before. Couldn't find it at all, so then I asked the customer, and wouldn't you know it, they told me it was from another bar. At least wanted to try to make it, so I asked them for the recipe, but they had no idea whatsoever. Yeesh, what a waste. Fortunately, at that point, there was nothing I could do. I understand, it should be common sense to not do something like that. Well, I'm glad you think so. Dang. By the way, does Bantam have their own original drink? We actually do not, but would you like me to prepare one on your behalf?
Huh?
You do that? Yeah, so I'll make it especially for you since I see you around so often. All you need to do is say the word. Make the ultimate dewdrop. There's some crap I took from the back and mixed up. Am I getting any of the RGG figures that have been announced recent months? Nendoroids or Kotobukiya? I don't know.
Back to it.
I honestly don't have a lot of space for like big figurines, and all that stuff is pretty expensive. So honestly, I haven't really. Yeah, they do look tempting. I will say that much, but you know how it is.
Out of the way. And stay down.
What's with RGG having cheat items and then removing them in some of the games? I get it. It's a lot. Hey, another fella over here. We met this guy last time.
Huh?
Today's the day, old man. Time to pay them dues. Do what Aniki tells you while he's still in a good mood. I understand what you want, but why don't I let you try our new dessert instead? We don't need your mashed up old bean shit. Yes, we do. I'd love me some traditional desserts.
Yeah?
Huh, Aniki? Excellent. Our special bean paste is the pride of our store, so I definitely recommend it to anyone who likes sweets. Ah, then I am just what I want. Keep it together, Aniki. Don't tell me these schools are harassing Takamitsu again. Sucks to be him.
Hey.
It's like you guys still haven't learned your lesson. Lesson? Wait, aren't you guy who kicks your ass? Yep. Thought something like this might happen, so I brought 5 of my toughest boys along with me. Next time I might bring 10. You never know. Hey, it's the Red Squad. Look at these guys. You guys get dressed together this morning? What's going on over here? It's time for some sweet, sweet revenge. And after that, some actual sweets. Maybe they're supposed to be dressed up like Azuki bean paste or something, because that stuff's red.
You don't give
That's
up.
my guess, anyway. Wait. I will say, I will admit fully on stream and in front of the Lord that I actually have an Android. It is Ninomai Inai's Hall of English myth, the VTuber. So that's all. That's how it's moving now. But she is one of my favorite VTubers. Just perfect vibe for me. Tell me, sir, would you like to introduce this poll? There we go. What is the story spoilers? I'm sorry. I mean, I would prefer we not do spoilers. I think most people in the stream know the game, but just for the sake of it, try to keep it on the low key, or just like, you know, be evasive about it. Anyway, what? How is this possible? Quality over quantity, buddy. No matter how many goons you throw at me, they're still gonna end up lying on the ground. If I were you, I'd take your sweets and get lost. Well, okay. Maybe I will. Phew, really did a number on those fellas. Again. Just doing my thing. Might I have your name so that I can thank you properly?
This is Yagami.
Sure. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Appreciate your intervention, Yagami-san. Sorry, it's not much, but please take this. It's one of our newest confections. Takemitsu's Yokan.
Huh?
Hey, it looks good. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I just hope this doesn't happen again. Oh, if you're wondering if, well, yeah, I mean, we're kind of halfway through the game, and there's a lot of stuff that's already happened, so yeah, if you're worried about spoilers, you're probably gonna get spoiled, yeah. Alright. Down to East Taihei Boulevard. Like, I don't think we're gonna get any major story spoilers tonight, but I don't know. Something's probably gonna come up or get mentioned because, you know, there have some things that already happened. Ushimata family office should be around here. Here's the tricky part. I don't know which one of these offices is theirs. Skinny, small eyes, short hair, well dressed. That guy's pretty suspicious, and he matches the description Yusuke-kun gave me. Let's have a chat. Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in a loan? Have you ever heard of a place called Sky Finance? What's he doing? All right, just gotta do it. Hey, sir, do you have a moment? You thug! Give me back my Yusuke! Wait, let's not jump to any conclusions. I'm not Yakuza. You're not? I thought you might have been the one who took him. Are you Yusuke-kun's father?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Shintaro Okabayashi. I'm Yagami, a private investigator. My associate prevented Yusuke-kun from getting kidnapped earlier. He did? Then Yusuke is safe. Well, that's a huge relief. Care to tell me what's going on, though? Why are the Yakuza after you two? Debts. They've been on me for a while now. Debt? I can understand them hounding you for money. Why are they resorting to kidnapping your son over it? They're trying to intimidate me. They probably want to exchange Yusuke for my lottery ticket. Lottery ticket? Why? Because it's a winning ticket. I actually won. I know they need a pretty convincing argument to make me give it to those bloodhounds, though. How much did you win? 50 million.
Huh?
Whoa, 50 mil. I'm about $1 million in the hole, and they want a ticket worth 50? Of course I refused, but then they escalated the threats. They said they'd kill Yusuke if I didn't give it to them. I got worried when they couldn't find him at the house, so I came down here to, settle it. I see. I understand now. Where's the lottery ticket now? Sorry, but there's no way I'm telling you that. Oh, understandable. Can I ask where Yusuke is, then? Yusuke-kun's at a park nearby. I'll take you there. Yeah, in terms of best combat in Dragon Engine, yeah, a lot of people have high praise for Judgment and Lost Judgment afterwards, which has quite a bit more than Judgment. Yusuke, where are you? Kaito-san, what happened? I had to take a piss, and when I was gone, Yusuke disappeared. What? Did you see anyone suspicious around? No, but I did hear a scream. It wasn't a kid. Damn it, he probably got kidnapped. No, Yusuke. Sorry, this is my fault. Oh no. Hello? Yusuke, are you alright? The kidnappers call him. Okay, alright. Just don't you lay a hand on Yusuke. What'd they say, Okabayashi-san? They told me to come to the alleyway in the Champion District, the lottery ticket. I did not contact the police. Hostage situation now. We're gonna be careful with our next step. Maybe there's a way to outsmart them. How? Yo, talk. I got an idea, I think. Kaito's special. Yeah? Oh, he's getting that grin on his face. You're gonna have to get into character. What are you cooking up, Kaito-san? Is everything okay? Don't worry. Things go south, your son's safety would be my first priority. Hold on, Yusuke. We're coming, little buddy. Yeah. Yusuke! Dad! First things first. Did you call the cops? No, I didn't. Good. Hand over the ticket. You value a kid's life. No funny business. Got it?
Huh?
My dad says you Yakuza guys are bad. And you know what happens to bad guys? Captain Cop comes and beats them up. Hey, what's this little brat going on about? Hell if I know. Ah! Captain Cup! I knew you'd show up!
Huh?
Shit, everything's fucked. Calm down, Kaito-san. You'll win one of these days.
Ah?
The hell are you guys? Huh? You see I've gotta take a piss? Or are you into that kind of thing? We're in the middle of something here. Go find a gun of the lion, you drunk.
Huh?
The hell you say? You own the street or something? I don't think so. I just dropped 30K on lottery tickets and they were all duds. I got every right to be mad. The hell are you going on about? You wanna die that bad? Kinda impressed this half-baked plan of his work. But I gotta wonder if he planned on fighting them this whole time. Fucking drunk! Knock this fool out, boys. Really wanna be my punching bags? It's gonna hurt like hell. Go! Get him, Captain Cup! Okay, I think I heard a gun come out. Maybe. Alright, boys, let's go. Let's go for it. We gotta do the cool stuff with Kaito-san. We always gotta. Oh, that's something. Yes, that's good. But now, where are we going? Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Yep, I did hear that. There we go. Well, all's well that ends well. What the fuck? Wow! I knew he was a real Captain Cop. Yakuza suck! The hell are you guys? Nobody special, just... Passing crime fighter. Huh? He was even Captain Cop as the tag. It's true. Thank you, you two. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm glad Yusuke is safe and all. Will Ironic make it through that okay? Of course. Can you lend me the Captain Cop transformation stick for a second, Yusuke? Huh? Sure. Huzzah. Safe and sound. That's where you had it? Knew they'd ransack my house to find it, so I put in the one thing that never leaves my son's hand. I think the Yakuza even consider the possibility that Yusuke-kun might have the ticket. Nah. Hey, mister! What, kid? When are you gonna do the transformation pose?
What?
Huh? That again? But you're real. You beat up all the bad Yakuza. It's not gonna let you leave until you do it, Kaito-san.
Nah.
But... Please, mister. Is he gonna do it, folks? Okay, just this once, okay? Captain Cop! Nice. Uh-huh. You have no idea how many times I practiced that pose for my Kaito cosplay. Wow. Wow! Captain Cop is real! He's the coolest! You think so, kid? Hope I grow up to be cool too, mister. Yeah, give it your best shot, kid. I'm pretty tough to beat. And then, I'm gonna fight bad Yakuza with you.
What?
Say what? Yeah, Kaito-san, don't you have some streets to clean up? Come on, Yusuke, don't grow up to be like me. Forget it, I'm not cool. You don't want to be like me. Huh? Why not? I want to fight together. Nah, I can't fight the Yakuza. For reasons. Why not? Aren't you Captain Cop? Yeah, as of today, I'm retiring. What? Why? That's, because... I found a worthy successor. Huh? Yusuke, you were really brave today, you know that? You didn't even cry during all the scary stuff. You're gonna make a great crime fighter, Yusuke. A real hero of justice. Me? You made it?
You got this, right?
Yeah, and I think you can do even better than me. So grow up strong, kid. Okay, I'll do my best. Shintaro's like, don't I get a say in this at all? Looks like you gotta be a real hero today, Kaito-san. He sure did. Still never from Saori-san. What's next? What other stupid crap can I get involved in? Food stalls at Theater Square sound good. How do I get all the way over here? Oh well. I can go back to Takamitsu if I really wanted to. But... oh, you know what? There's a sub-case over here that's kind of obscured by the icon marker. And it's another one of those detective novel things where I have to do the password. Not you, lady. This gentleman right here. Hello, Kawada-san. How are you? I'm gonna largely skip through most of this because it's a lot of the same dialogue as before. I don't know. How are your books selling? 2 books at the same time for a famous author must have made waves. We still haven't published them. I'm afraid so. This is a trilogy we're dealing with. He did say something about it next time when I solved his last problem. That crafty devil. Anyways, no way to solve the mystery. Can even publish it as an incomplete trilogy. What do we have to do? Another problem event. Gotta complete the set. Mystery writer's master stroke. Okay, but can you start with the first 2? That your company was in danger of going under. Let's see in the picnic. Picture Yagami sign. Everyone would be furious if we couldn't get all 3 of those books all together out. We wouldn't sell them all at once because that's how trilogies work. You ship out all 3 books at once. That's how it works. But I love books too much of gambling publishing. Appreciate that. 380,000 yen. I can relate that to the group. Yes, let's go to the thing. Let's solve the dang puzzle over there. I do like solving puzzles, so I did have fun with these at the time, but it's like, you know, the dialogue is just like, haha. Reasons for doing things. 3rd book in the bag. This is we. Thank you all for attending. Everyone knows the drill. Good. Anything from the book writer, dude? Boogers. Flipping through microphones. Everyone's here for a 3rd time. I never felt so creatively energized, so another problem. So don't screw up at it. It's a number code, as before. Answer it, everybody clap. Best work ever, huh? Problem results, open the safe, master script, have a solution, come up and try your luck. With that, do it. So the trick on this one is that it's positions on a clock. So it is 8 and 9 and 2 and 5. Got it. I'm gonna do it. Here. Push people, push people.
Yagami-san.
I think I got it. Everybody shut up. And done. Huzzah! Hey! Yada yada yada. Claw, claw, claw. Seems like I can't stump you, Yagami-san. You'd probably eventually get me or something. Why did you publish 2 yet already? Because I believe those 3 books constitute a killing Hikatanawi Sensei! Hi. Oh, Kawada-san, you're still here? Never been myself to publish an unsolved mystery. So glad you caught on. You hang out the proverbial pen of retiring. Galled. I should put my name. They didn't care what I wrote. I could write garbage and it'd take it as long as the Katagiri. First reader is the editor, wouldn't you say? But even they weren't reading my content. Let me resort to mentions like this. Wanted a test. The true test is that you discovered. I hid the fact that it was a trilogy. If I had to publish the first or second books, would have revoked the rights, hidden away the 3rd book, and retired from the public eye. I would have taken it to my grave. Thankfully, none of that came to pass. So, yeah, you get exclusive publishing rights for me forever until I die. Wow. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. We did it.
Hi.
Here's your money. Yeah. Bye. Too bad I can't get books at bookshelves. Oh well. Haven't curled up with a good book in a long time. I ought to do that. Let's just look at my desk for a second. This would suggest I read books around here or something. Any new jobs? Oh, I have to please find your son again. It happened again. I'd like to leave it in your hands. It happened again. I pooped on it. I pooped again. Ooh. Exalted roller. I have to find the boy. Yes. Next door. I think I know these streets a little better by now. Hello, you.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, don't
No.
drag you out again. What can I do for you today? Find my son again. I am getting close to running out of side cases. Yeah. Important deadlines at work. Can't play with them. Here's 100,000 yen if you play with my son. Am I doing the job? But oh, thank you very much. Bye. But I didn't seem to be having fun with this. Something's off. He was pretty disheartened last time when I told him he couldn't come. Oh, he's just shy. He really clamps up around people he doesn't know. I see. Better get to work though. Bye. Don't want to judge a single dad, but I feel bad for Ayuma-kun. This is how it always be. Here's a picture Ayuma sent me. That is clearly a picture on top of a crane. And I know exactly where that crane is. But as Theater Square is on the way, we'll probably end up doing that first. Take that, bicycle. I defeat ye. Hey, you know what we haven't done yet? I keep remembering that we haven't done it while I'm playing off camera, but we never played Motor Raid, the Sega futuristic cycle racer Motor Raid. Don't miss this chance. Don't miss out this chance, it says there at the top. Let's play Motor Raid! Punch, kick, brake, accelerate, go! Remember that logo? Nobody remembers that logo. It's ridiculous. Sega. Kind of soft. Is it soft to you guys? Select a player. It could be EO, Guns, Gela, or Robin. Nobody can stop in Robin. Championship mode. Let's do it. First stage, Yendas. Ready, set, go. Put it. So yeah, this is a not quite F-Zero, not quite Mario Kart, but you do get to do kind of road rashy kind of stuff. Use turbos. You can see the turbo on the lower left building up over the course of the race. Oops. Whoops. That didn't work at all. Oh, hey! Oh no, my smash nail. Oh, I want the super turbo though. Give me your weird thing. Or I'll just use this. The super turbo. And now I'm in position 1. Except for that guy who's like immediately right behind. Get up! Get. I got his hammer too! Yep, motorcycle F-Zero wipeout. I won. Jonas. I like that giant frozen hand in the environment. That's pretty cool. Give it a little boost there. Big Junos walker thing. Some of the stuff on these tracks are really cool. Donk. Bonk. The good news is you don't actually have to win this to get any credit. You just have to finish, basically. So you can kind of, just kind of take your time. Which is good, because I came in second. Well, I didn't win, but, you know, I feel like I won. Reef 8.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1,
Bonk. It is a pretty cool game, though. It just only has so much sauce to it. Like, everybody die. Critical. Second now. But yeah, it plays kind of like your average, you know, right trigger is the gas, left trigger is the brake, double tap, right trigger for turbo. We're gonna use. Aha! Oh shit. And you get rubber banded back into the stage, which is nice. I'm glad they did that for us. I did it. Rebel challenge. Alright. I'll play a rank of this. Pretty good. And the alternate way to play this game is practice mode, where you just get one stage, and then you just choose between them. And I believe, as I recall, the way you play different stages is place them differently in each race. Here we go. Gag. Unless you count F-Zero 99, but that doesn't count. It kind of counts. F-Zero 99, which I played for a grand total of about a week, was enjoyable. I had fun with that. So that was cool. And I get the trophy for playing all the games. Now that's all of them. Let us go to the food stalls in Theater Square, of which there are none.
Oh, there you are! Know-it-all asshole!
Oh, hi, Kasai.
You again. I thought you'd have given up by now.
After what you did to me in the Kaheen, not once, but twice, I'm never backing down!
Sorry, but you reap what you sow.
Huh? The hell are you talking about? Quit showing off with your fancy words and shit!
Seriously?
Sakakiba!
Azai! I'm hungry!
This man is Kaito Sakakiba, one of the Kaheen 4!
He sure is.
Him? You let him in?
Hey, Kasai! You're buying me food if I take this guy down, yeah?
So you better believe it. Steak, ramen, pizza, whatever you want, big guy.
I hope you're not lying. That mean I get dessert too?
Sure, sure. Cake, pudding, anything.
Does curry count as dessert?
Literally anything you want. As much of it as you want. Just beat his ass.
Come on, you can't just let him talk you into...
Food!
Well, the fat boy's out here. Alright. Let me use a little English here. And one for you. Come on, brother. Whoops. He's got a large hitbox.
You crossed the line!
I sure did. No! Oh, thank God. I'm like, I couldn't roll up the side. It wasn't working. For reasons. He's gonna go for a grab. Come on, brother. Take a swing. There we go. Got him. And he just kind of shifted left a little as he fell. Now we have unlocked the third Kahin dude.
Jeez, this guy's built like a ton of bricks.
You see that? There's no getting through his flabby exterior. Now go, Sakakiba. Smash this bitch. What are you spacing out for? Get him!
I'm hungry.
What?
It's dinner time.
But...
There he
Looks like
goes.
your buddy abandoned you.
Shit! Better luck next time, asshole!
Wait, that would be my line. Come on, man.
Dork. At least that kills some time. Shouldn't be too long now till Sour-san gets in touch. I need a nap. Yagami says, who's this from? Ah, it's the Kahin gang! They're back! What do I do? Except ignore the Kahin gang. Well, I can't ignore them all because they're in my way over here. I probably should get some food before I do this, though. So let me see if I can go clean to the east. Oh, I certainly can't! Shit. Oh, well. Should have gone to Weta Kitchen. Oh, well. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Come on!
Damn. That's the thing I wanted to do when I was fighting Sakakiba. Fortunately, with all its attack power, I'm doing pretty good without having to worry about things like getting my butt kicked. Oh no, I got my butt kicked! Oh, I died.
Say your prayers, bitches!
But I'm alive, I guess, because Kahin gang boss fights don't end the game for you. Ow, ow, ow. Baseball. That didn't fill me up.
It's the spot. Back to it.
There's a lot of chatter going on around here that I can't hear. Now what? Well, let's at least beat up Kasai. Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. Eat everything on our menu.
Bring it on.
You guys should come in here so I can smash you into a... Let's just go over here. Either that or you guys can fight Tanaka. One way or the other. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the other large thing. Oh, apparently that didn't work either. Dwayne, I need your help. Can I get your help here, Dwayne?
Show me what you got.
Every time I do this. Finally! I'm trying the whole game to get this
Warm
done.
this up for me.
I know! Tell you what, Yagami takes a lot of damage compared to like your average Kazuma Kiryu or
What a waste.
similar. That is a fun heat move. I at least gotta beat one of them.
Yagami!
Hey, there you are. We just fought earlier, didn't we? No, you weren't fighting. You just kind of stood there and then ran off.
Bring it! Not holding
There we go.
And stay down.
And just gotta fight Sakakiba. I don't have to fight Sakakiba if I don't want to. They can't make me. Do I have enough for another upgrade? Yeah, 1600. That'll fit something somewhere. Flux Fisher. Yeah, I've been having problems apparently with Flux Fisher getting the super attack part of it. So let's do that.
Must we?
Wait. No, I just want to go to the wall. There we go. Grab that, and 3 people, and hit. Question, not gonna get every skill? I will. I will. Of course I will. Just not the second. It's no fun if I get them all at once. I'll do that. There we go. I'll take your play pass.
What a waste.
Actually, now that I think on it, is there anything else that I wanted to get? I kind of want to get Sweet Fridge, just so I can get the next upgrade. Where's Sakakiba? He's right over there on Pink Street. That'll have to do. Food on the way? No, I have to turn around and get food. Or go to Cafe Elks. Yeah, probably shouldn't break the bank on Kobe
Back
Walk.
to it.
No. How about no, though? Seriously, those places crawling with these weirdos. Bye, Sakakiba. Food. There he goes.
You are toast!
Uh-huh. Cone, cone. Cone, cone, cone. Big cone. Donk.
Really, guys?
That dude's checking his watch like, well, fight's over, gotta go. Back home we are. Hello? Oh, hi, guys.
Kuroiwa.
I've been waiting for you. Why don't we step inside for a little chat?
Okay.
Another voluntary interrogation? Thought I told you to bring a warrant next time.
The hell was that? Let's be civilized here, Yagami-san.
Fine. Office is pretty dirty, though.
And by which I mean it's really, really dirty.
So, to what do I owe the honor?
There's a leak in the prosecutor's office. Pretty sure it's a woman. Got her hands on some pretty important case files. The ones about the vice director of the ADDC getting beaten to death in the street. You have any ideas?
Yes, I mean
Sorry,
no.
not a clue.
What kind of lowlife would sell police secrets? Shh. Scum. Right, Ayabe?
Totally. The worst.
Thanks, Ibe.
Nobody takes us seriously around here.
That all you came to ask? I'm sure you guys are just as busy as I am. So, if you're finished, I'm gonna have to ask you to...
Right. Izumida wants to talk to you tomorrow. About Shintani's murder. You'll be there. In cuffs if need be.
So these guys are just Izumida's errand boys.
Why am I being treated like a suspect?
Sorry, that's classified. Just drop by the public prosecutor's office. If you're innocent, you'll have nothing to worry about.
You don't want to deal with getting arrested. Trust me. Better to handle this before it gets to that point. Think of it like that.
Thanks for the advice.
Besides, you and Izumida go way back.
But how am I gonna defend myself if I don't know why he suspects me? Let me guess. I'll find out when I get there.
More or less. Who knows what angle Izumida will take.
Have it your way. I'll come in and clear the air and we'll be done with this.
I'll be in touch tomorrow.
A lovely vague threat session.
Asshole's been dragging me everywhere. I can't do a damn thing on my own.
I can tell. Looks rough.
That third guy didn't even do anything. He was just there. He was just there for the presence. He was there to look tough.
Hello, Yagami-san?
Hey, any luck?
Yes. I made friends with the girl who served Hashiki 6 months ago.
He was the
We're
eye
gonna bounce
candy.
and go to
Nice.
tender in a few.
Perfect. Wait, did you just say bounce?
Sorry, someone's waiting for me at tender. Gotta hurry. Oh boy. I did it! I broke the Kahinga. We put in your delivery box what those cops were threatening you. Yep. Blue for Kenta and yellow for Sakakiba. Which would be great if I was interested in making the really rare extracts, but I have a bunch of them already because that's part of the DLC. Oh yeah, that's what I should do. I should just play with these extracts and... First I'll put that one on. And I keep forgetting just because there's like... There's such an... It seems like there's such an after effect. This... There's energy explosion extract. There's... What else we got? Instant kill extract. I should use him against the Kane guys. That'd be funny.
This again?
So yeah, these extracts work really good.
What a waste.
Tanago was here. Oh, there he was. That's a good one, dude. I wanted to put my growth extract back in. Oh well.
You asked for
The Chevelle extract isn't quite as crazy as the other ones we got here. What else we got? Energy explosion? Sure, why not?
What's wrong?
Kawakesa!
Show me what you got. What's wrong? Really, guys?
Anyway, Tender. Here we are. Mari. Masada. Got some stuff? Oh, I'm still on that entertainment industry job. That has to be daytime. What's up, ladies?
Sorry, son.
Took you long enough. This is Mika-san.
Hey, I'm Yagami. Mind if I join you?
Why am I coming
Be my
apart?
guest.
This is the man you served 6 months ago? You're certain?
Yeah, that's him.
We already discussed Hoshiki and Shono. Mika-san was at their table, without a doubt.
Live Yagami
That's
crotch.
Shono-san, right?
Yeah. What were they like?
I guess nothing stood out about them more than any other pair of businessman types. Hoshiki-san complained about his boss, while Shono-san just nodded and smiled.
What was Hashiki saying?
He was going on and on about this Kido-san guy. Have you heard about that new dementia drug, 89?
Yeah. I'm kind of familiar.
Not surprised. They used to talk about it on TV a bunch. Anyway, apparently Kido-san's kind of a big shot guy on the 89 research team.
And Hashiki and Shono were talking shit about him?
Yeah. Sounds like Kido-san was getting wined and dined by all sorts of people who wanted to profit off 89. From what I heard, not all those deals were above board.
Secret deals, huh? Is Kido-san working with the Yakuza?
Hashiki-san didn't give specifics, but he did say 89 could buy a lot of influence.
I will say,
He and
Mika-san's
about
got
the
a lot
cut
of
he'd be
awareness.
getting
This
later.
is a 6 months
He
ago
seemed like a
event
really
here.
shady guy, actually.
Interesting.
How was Shono acting?
How was Shono acting that night at the club?
Well, he spent most of the night staring at my chest.
Sorry, what? I wouldn't hear you.
Hashiki-san kept going on about Kido-san all the same, though.
Well, the
Maintain
camera's going down there anyway.
Japanese-san.
Shono-san seemed more interested in being a creep than indulging him, though.
You don't think he was listening to Hashiki-san then?
Nope. Didn't seem like it.
Disgruntled boss on one side, closet perv on the other.
But then, out of the blue, Hashiki-san said this.
There's something fishy going on with 89, I just know it.
Did he have any idea what it was?
What did he say again? Something about fabrication or falsification?
Data fabrication?
I love the idea of
Falsifying the
voice
effects of the
actors
drug?
trying to do
Yeah,
funny
that was
voices
it.
of other
He kept going
characters.
on about how 89 was too good to be true. And how weird it is that it just came out of nowhere.
So he brought Shono to the club to try and figure out if 89 was real.
Right.
What did Shono say?
Just,
There's nothing fishy about it.
but then Hashiki-san yelled back.
I don't believe that for a second.
It was kind of awkward seeing how desperate he was.
Makes sense he'd be desperate, though.
Why?
He promised this guy Kajihira he'd shut down the ADDC.
But the name
Did you ever hear Hashiki mention a Kajihira?
Kajihira.
It's a big construction company based out of Kansai. Basically, Hashiki was working for this Kajihira, trying to shut down the ADDC.
Wait, I thought Hoshiki-san was super important, like vice director or something.
He was. Kajihira's money was too much for him to refuse, though.
Either way, I don't remember hearing them talk about a Kajihira.
I gotta say, you remember a lot for a conversation that happened 6 months ago.
Can you blame me? The poor man got beaten to death right afterward. I replay this a lot.
Right. Sorry.
And at that point, I already knew about 89. See, my grandma has pretty bad Alzheimer's. So, I was hoping they'd release it to the public soon.
I'm sure that made the conversation stick out to you.
Yeah. When I heard Kito-san was just another slime ball, I don't know, kind of broke my heart.
Tragic. Thanks for this, Mika-chan. You must be exhausted.
That's all of it?
Yeah, you helped us more than you know. Be safe on your way back.
Thank you.
What time's your shift start tomorrow, Saori-san?
Sorry. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Huh?
It was a one-night thing. I got to see a side of myself I didn't know I had, though.
Man, this stinks. You're so pretty, Saori-san, and I was pumped to learn more from you.
I don't think I have much left to teach. I might be able to help you, though. As a friend.
You're a lawyer?
Let me know if you ever get into trouble.
Wow, I've never been friends with a lawyer before. This is like super cool.
I'm pretty sure it didn't, but I thought it would have been nice if
Thanks
this ever
so
came
much.
back. Like Mika and like Saori have their own little
That was amazing,
friendship going on.
Saori-san. You really pulled through for us.
It's fine.
Come on, I'll walk you back to the office. I want to review what we learned with Hoshino-kun and the others.
Sure.
Okay. A dirty cloth. Here, Saori, can you hold on to this dirty cloth? Thanks. Saori, do you want to play Mahjong, Saori? Saori, are you stuck? Yep, you're stuck. Oh, there you are. Criminy. Saori, did you do the creepy Watson thing?
Guess we're doing this.
What a waste.
Okay. Back to Genda.
And stay down.
The X boost helps you clear the aisles pretty easy. I gotta make sure I do this one point. The honking car reminded me. I gotta do that heat action, the X action put into the middle of the street with the car and the guys in the car. That's an awesome one. What's up, y'all?
Welcome back. You're so beautiful, son.
Like a puppy.
You should dress like that all the time, Saori.
All right, Genda, you ruined it.
Yeah, good luck finding clients.
I'm changing.
Shino, down boy.
There's a good chance Hashki's murder was premeditated, just like Chairman Kajihira suspected.
That's the conclusion you and Saori-kun reached?
Yeah. Hashki thought something was up with 89. Doubted the authenticity of the research. Seemed convinced they had fabricated data. He was desperately searching for proof before he died.
But was there anything actually wrong with it?
I tried analyzing the paper myself to find out, but it's like it was written in a different language. I'm searching for someone more knowledgeable as we speak. But nobody seems to suspect any foul play. Not even online.
Yet Hashki was still searching for issues. And if he had managed to find one...
The ADDC would be long gone by now.
Then they murdered Hoshki to keep the secret safe?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would kill a man just to protect a research paper?
It might not be as unlikely as you think. The ADDC has been bringing in billions of government yen ever since they published that paper. With that much cash involved, bumping someone off wouldn't be out of the question.
The question is, who killed Hoshki?
Culprit made it so Hoshki wouldn't die immediately. He had to be pretty skilled.
A professional assassin, if I had to guess. The man in the black raincoat.
If he was an assassin, that would mean someone hired him.
Yeah. Someone who wanted to protect 89 and the ADDC. But who? Can't begin to imagine. But apparently Kido was out hyping up 89, raking in tons of dirty money in the process. Guy might even be involved with the Yakuza.
You're really suspicious of him, Yagami-san.
Well, if it looks like a rat.
Maybe Shintani got too close to the truth, and Kido offed him for it.
The thought has crossed my mind. Don't think we can say that for sure without looking more into Kido, though.
But judging from our last visit, that won't be as easy as you make it sound. He's practically a celebrity at this point.
Well, maybe if we can't get him to talk, prosecutor's office can.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've got a meeting with Izumida tomorrow. They're calling me in.
Isn't that the prosecutor who was trying to get you arrested?
He can try all he wants. That's what this meeting's about.
No chance in hell he agrees to help us, then.
All depends on how this little chat goes. If I can convince him I'm innocent, I'll clear my name and put the squeeze on Kido all in one fell swoop.
Nice.
What are you planning, Yagami-san?
Something troubling.
Guess it's good we let Saori-san handle the cabaret, huh?
Yes, very good.
You can talk to Izumida tomorrow, but you better not get arrested over there. Promise me.
I feel like we did good work today.
Yeah.
Go home and relax, Yagami-san. You have a big day tomorrow.
Gotta beat up some prosecutors.
Don't know if I should be saying this, but it's been a while since I've felt this alive. This case is just about reaching its tipping point. I'd be out there too if my knees weren't so damn creaky.
Okay, bro. All right. Let's hit the confectioner store man over here. Hey guys, do you want to be part of a heat action?
Wow, really?
Come on over here. Oh no! So that's one of the ones you can get in the middle of the road. Not all. There's one other one.
Really, guys?
Thank you, Ryan. Pie Girls Squared. I'd go there. If for nothing else than the name. That's funny.
Bring it on.
Oi. Oh.
Now you've done it.
Swing it. Go on. Go ahead, dude. Give me your best shot. Do it. Okay. Got a little ahead of myself there, but... It fell apart all the same. And look how it looks like I basically kicked it back in two. Right, today's the day for sure. Getting that money out of you no matter what. Yeah, I've been leaning on your mochi making ass for far too long. That reminds me, I want some more of that mochi from last time. So good it practically melted in my mouth. Oh, Those, I'm glad you enjoyed them. They really are a treat. We do have plenty more available this time around. You can buy as many as you like. Good, good. I'll be taking one of each. You know what? I'll just take the whole batch. Aniki, not again. These guys.
Hey.
Oh, these guys. Hello, GJ Munz. Thanks for joining the stream. People really don't give up, huh? And straight, you guys going down today. And would you look at that? I got 10 of my boys with me. I told you it was 10 the next time. You're practically unstoppable. Wow. Well, at least put more effort into it this time.
Must we?
So, what should I grab? Oh, let's bike over here too. Bike, bike, bike. Let's see. Oh, it's over here. Well, looks like this was a 2-bike problem. Last time, stop bothering this guy. Do you understand? You know, if you really like my sweets that much, you can just have some. Here, it's on me today. All right, nothing beats the taste of your special bean paste. Aniki, have you completely forgotten our mission? Give me a damn no more. I've decided from here on out, I'm dedicating my life to supporting this shop. Here you go. Don't eat it all in one bite now. Snatchies, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Now let's head back to the office. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What? Oh, yeah. Make sure to line up here tomorrow and buy me some more of them sweets. Aniki, what are you saying? Did I stutter? No, no, sir. Not at all, sir. See that coming. Well, at least he's a fan of the shop now. Thanks again, Yagami-san. Third time's a charm, as they say. Oddly enough, yeah. If you'd like, you can have this as well. Sakura Mochi. Can, thanks. It's tasty enough to make a Yakuza forget about his protection racket, then it must be something special. Well, if there's nothing like dessert to make a quarrel disappear, guess that's the magic of a traditional Japanese sweet shop. When I know it. I really do appreciate your kindness. Bing! 39. 11 more friends to go. No worries, I'm just glad those goofballs finally cleaned up their act. Now you can make your mochi in peace. See you, at any rate. Well, I must start preparations for tomorrow, so I hope to see you again. Please take care. Yeah. Practically rushed out the door to hit that soap land. Knocked over several old women to do so. Wait, ow. Ooh, nice move, man. Grab that bike, though. I wish I could grab the statue of the Sushi Zanmai guy. That would be hilarious, but I don't think Sushi Zanmai would approve. At least I don't think they would. I mean, who can say? He was enough of a fan to be in Yakuza 5. Maybe he would be interested in being a blunt weapon.
What a waste.
Sushi Zanmai. Hi. Just top off. Rather than
Back to it.
have to worry about the possibility of getting low and not paying attention. Speaking of not paying attention, what's in our list of stuff here? Did want to get the next fridge one, didn't I? I said that on stream. You know what? Let's get the essence thingy too. And I think there's some battle stuff I can get also. Yeah, I can get Rising Tornado. So when I fall over now, I can actually do something with getting back up. I didn't even need that quality wire, and yet I forced myself into it anyways. Well, time to pass out. Oh, you know what? Before I pass out, Hamburg steak. Serve it up. trash. It should have Yagami rest his head on the wood end there. What?
Yo. Got a message for you from Kuroiwa. Says to drop by the Tokyo Public Prosecutor's office. Izumina's waiting for you.
Why'd you have to come here to tell me that? Would have been easier to talk on the phone.
I got a bad feeling about all this.
Huh?
Feels like I'm never gonna see you again if you get yourself locked up now.
Come on, don't be like that. Even if I do get arrested, I won't say a word about your little side job. That's what you're worried about, right?
Yep. I might have to send someone to bump you off in prison if you rat me out.
Like you could pull that off. Aren't you busy dusting off Kuroiwa's boots?
I'm laying low, that's all.
Speaking of, I have a question for you now that you're off your leash. Why do they think I killed Shintani? They have to have a reason, right? You've gotta know.
Well, funny enough, I don't. Kuroiwa won't share a shred of info with anyone but his closest partners. Not sure why.
Gotcha.
Now, get over to the prosecutor's office. Sorry, but you gotta cover your own cab fare.
Yeah, I know.
Dang. Well, and now it's daytime. So before we go to the prosecutor's office, I want to finish that side case. Interview with a detective. Still, it's a nice day, though. There's Kamurocho Hills. Tango, are you okay? I'm worried, bro. Nope, we're doing that one again. Okay. Oh, but I'm still doing this Captain Top. Yeah, dude, sorry. Have to catch it on the VOD.
And stay down.
Beep beep.
Matana.
Okay, gotta stand in. What's his face to do the thing? Just have to wait until Brahm Summer's concert starts. Wait or don't wait. Better take a nap, I guess. Got the snot bubble coming out of his mouth and everything. Oh, wow. Go to sleep for a little bit and everything gets set up when you're out. Ton of media gathered in front of the venue.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san.
Excuse me.
Hi, Emma-san. So this is really happening, I take it?
Hi.
Of course. There's no backing out now, okay? Just thought I'd ask. Tsujima will be arriving in a tinted car soon, but as you can see, the media prepared to ambush him. You weren't kidding. Yes, they'll swoop in on Shijima as soon as they catch even a glimpse of him. That's why we need you, Yagami-san. You have to keep their eyes on you. Here's the Bram outfit. Finally, I have the vampire costume. So this is what it feels like to sink to a new low. Finally, after all this time. Beautiful.
Excuse me.
Hi, Emma-san? Beautiful. Wow, you guys look identical. Okay, Yagami-san, let's draw the media toward you. So I have to call him over with the catchphrase? Right you are, Yagami-san. Be as dramatic as you can when you say it, please. Alright, here goes nothing. I want to suck your blood. Offer unto me your pulsing blood. Huh? Oh! It's Bram Summer!
Ah.
They took the bait. Hey, let's go! Yeah. Us too. I wonder if they expected there to be more people. Alright, my son. We have to run before they catch us. Crap, it wasn't fast enough. You have to get to him before... Huh? Ah! Crap. Uh-oh. Damn it. Surrounded, and I'm in a garage, and I'm in a vampire costume. Rumsummer, do you deny the report swirling about all the damage you and your motorcycle game caused? Did you steal from people too? Is that true? Is it supposed to be happening?
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, it's come to this. Just deal with these questions as best you can.
Huh?
What? All you have to do is answer them like Bram Summer would. Like the fictional vampire I know nothing about would. Okay. I am the immortal vampire, above all judgment and laws by any scandals, past or present. Huh? Humanity means nothing to me. Your blood is a source of my limitless power, and I have thrived on it for centuries. I don't think that's the question I was asking. Yagami-san, you get the Bram Summer vibe down, but the timing is terrible. You're the one who told me to talk like a vampire. Well, I consider I darkness incarnate. The crimes of my past are simply practice for my future evil deeds. Practice for evil? Think about it. If I was an upright citizen, would that not be more scandalous for a vampire? Bram Summer, incredible. You can't just run away from your past. Oh, you said it just like Bram Summer, but I think you might have gone a little overboard. This vampire thing sucks. Ha! No more messing around. You're off the hook just because the statute of limitations expired. That's right, Bram Summer's theft has driven entire corporations out of business. What? That's not true, is it? You're just gonna keep dodging responsibility? Don't expect saying sorry will solve all your problems. Crap, what do I do? I shall personally apologize to each and every one of my victims. Did you even do that? That motorcycle gang rampaged all over Kanto.
Huh?
Did we now? Trying to apologize to everyone you wronged sounds pretty unrealistic to me. But apology's no good. In that case, I shall atone for my sins with money. How would you pay back the people from the past then? Ugh. So many fans in such deep pain over this incident. This isn't something you can just pay your way out of. This is hurting them at the heart. I've left my weak human heart behind in the deepest pit of hell. Monster. It's exhausting. Yes, but you see, I have also considered community service. Huh? What kind? You know, consoling the elderly, picking up trash, run Camarocho, that kind of thing. Well, Ramsam is going to perform for the elderly? Ramsam is going to pick up trash around the city? That wouldn't actually work? Are you serious about all this? Of course! A vampire who breaks his word is cursed. It's gonna go viral. Maybe this is his chance to turn things around. Was that a bad answer? Well, it seems to be working regardless. Huh? Yeah, so great.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, it sounds like you made it to the venue just fine.
Nice.
Glad it worked out, but are these guys gonna let me go? What if I just ran away from the entire media? Hey, Bram-san, I still have some questions. Damn, so persistent. Have to make a stealthy escape. Let's go over here. And switch back to normal. I will dress as Hobo Man. Huh? Where's Bram-sama? It's weird. He was just here a second ago. You did great, Yagami-san. Glad it's done. Hey! My adoring sacrifices! Thank you all for gathering here today. Now, offer unto me your pulsing blood! Ah, Bram-sama! Hit it on stage. But I think you should probably know what I said. You should probably know. You probably should know that I signed him up for community service and all that. So that's what's happened. You're kidding, right? Community service? Why did you rope me into something so stupid? I think it's great, actually. This would be a very public way to show how sorry you are. It sounds lame. Think about it, though. You could gain new fans and impress lapsed ones all in one fell swoop. True. Hey, I know. Why don't we just pay this guy to do it for me? With all due respect, I am not going to atone for your mistakes in your place. Sure, I got you into this mess, but I wouldn't have had to if you hadn't been a punk in the past. What? Yagami-san is right, Shinjima-kun. As an artist, as an adult, it's up to you to face your past and atone for it. Come on. It's up to you to atone for that drug charge. I mean, motorcycle gang thing. Yes, I shall not allow chaos to sow its seeds upon this beautiful world. I swear upon my immortal life that I shall atone! I'm admittedly impressed that he can just turn it on like that. Yagami-san, thank you so much. You can see, I think we're making real progress here. Yep, there he goes. He's picking it up right now. So we'll consider what the consequences of his actions were and move forward as a better person. I agree. Yagami-san, please don't let him discourage you from supporting Brahm-sama's journey moving forward.
Yep.
Oh, sure. He drank enough of my blood today to make me a convert. Big fan. Right here. Be your closing blow! That's so right of you! We did it. What the heck do I gotta do next? Okay. We'll hang on to the money for now. Now, alright, taxi to the place. And I think that's it right now. I really don't think there's much else we can actually do for side stuff, so... Onward! Until we start advancing chapters. That is a cheap taxi. Nice shoes.
I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san.
Rolling out the red carpet, huh?
Izumida was hoping you'd lower your guard if I was the first person you saw here.
Well, it worked.
The man never changes. He loves his mind games.
Yagami-kun, how did they convince you to come?
I heard your pal Izumida wants to chat. And depending on what I say, he may or may not try to arrest me.
I'm not sure it'll be quite like that.
Huh? Then what's it gonna be?
Well, you're about to get thrown to the wolves.
Hey, Mafuyu.
Good luck. Excuse me. I've brought Yagami-san.
Much appreciated.
Huh. Even the chief prosecutor's in on this.
And two other guys.
Please come in.
So these are the wolves. A room full of prosecutors, huh?
Yagami-sensei, I believe Kuroiwa-san already told you this, but we want to talk to you about Shintani-sensei's murder. However, this is not a courtroom. And we're not strangers. Or wolves. Just try to relax.
Yeah, relaxed, right. I'm not telling you what you want to hear, though. You want me to say I killed Shintani, right? Sorry, not happening. The burden of proof's on you, anyway. So why don't we start there? Why do you think I did it?
Yagami-sensei, where were you on the night of Shintani-sensei's murder?
Answer my question with another question, That's not very nice.
Do you have an alibi for that evening?
You heard of a company called KJ Art? The place is a front for some Kansai Yakuza, the Kyorei clan. On the night of the crime, I was near there with their captain, Shioya. He'll back my story up, I'm sure.
It's like, yeah, I pointed a gun right at his head.
Explain why Shintani-sensei's corpse was found in your office?
I was hoping you could tell me. Maybe the real killer could answer that for you.
Naturally. That's why I called you here.
Damn it. I had no intention of listening to what I had to say from the start.
Mind if I interject?
Yes.
Go right ahead, Moricha-san.
Yagami-san, you stole a look at Shintani-sensei's call history before the police arrived, yes? Not long before his death, he placed a call to the Advanced Drug Development Center. Knowing that, you barged into the center and interrogated both Kido-san and Shono-san. Why would you do such a thing?
I wanted to figure out what made Shintani a target. Who wanted him dead?
Is that not the police's job?
I couldn't leave it to them. Or the prosecution. After all, you guys have a bad habit of going after the wrong guy. Kinda like right now.
I see. So you mean to imply someone else killed Shintani-sensei? Do you have anything that could prove that claim?
I'll do it. I did it.
That's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, how responsible of you.
The prosecution's proven unreliable, after all. I've been working my ass off because of you guys. Now, can we begin?
Yes. You have the floor, Yagami.
This is to my benefit, too. This way I can find out how the prosecution sees the Chinese case.
Before we get to Shintani's murder, there are a few things I need to cover. 1 year ago, the ADDC published a research paper on a new drug they were developing called 89. This drug has gained global recognition as the thing that may finally cure Alzheimer's disease. What hasn't gained recognition is the fact that someone from the ADDC was murdered 6 months ago.
An ADDC member murdered? Who?
It was me. It was Torahashiki.
The vice director, Toru Hashiki. Hashiki was seen arguing with a strange man in Kamurocho before being found lying beaten in the street. He died in the hospital 3 weeks later. The culprit is still at large. Did you know of this case?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Understandable. It didn't make many headlines. Incidentally, this Hashiki guy had a pretty big secret.
Uh-huh.
Turns out he was working for the Kajihira Group, a massive construction company based out of Kansai. Kajihira was planning to redevelop the land the ADDC sits on. He'd already settled it with the Minister of Health. Had the Kyorei clan muscle in on the turf too. But the plan fell apart when 89 was announced. Kajihira ended up taking a pretty big hit.
Man looks good in a bow tie.
To the tune of 100 billion yen.
What?
That's when Hashiki came in, swearing to Kajihira that he'd scuttle 89, no matter what it took. Just before he was beaten half to death, Hashiki went out with another member of the ADDC. Someone deeply involved in the development of 89. Someone he thought he could manipulate.
And it was Mafuyu. Who was the ADC employee? Who was that guy?
I'm sure you recognize this man, Izumida-san. 3 years ago, he testified about the murder that had taken place at the ADDC. He claimed he had seen the victim, a patient by the name of Waku, still alive.
I remember him. You're referring to Dr. Shono?
Mm-hmm. He's also the head of the 89 research team. Hashiki was grilling Shono, convinced that there was something fishy going on with 89.
Like what?
He thought they'd fabricated data and falsified the effects of the drug. After all, it wasn't until rumors of closing the ADDC started swirling that Director Kido suddenly announced 89. Hashiki was convinced it was all too convenient to be coincidence. But that doubt didn't sit well with those who stood to rake in massive profits off 89's development.
Are you implying Hashki's murder was premeditated?
Sounds like we're finally on the same page, Izumida-san. I had the exact same thought. Taking all this into account, doesn't it seem like there really is something fishy about 89?
That should do it for the explanation of 89. Now to bring this full circle.
But let's get back to Shintani. Just before he was murdered, he called the ADDC and tried to get in touch with a very specific someone. Maybe that phone call provoked whoever is trying to hide the truth about 89. Shintani was an obstacle, just like Hashiki. He had to be removed. What I'm saying is, there's a chance anyone who gets too close to learning the true nature of 89 is being murdered. And if you haven't investigated down that path, then one thing's pretty clear. You have a lot more work to do before you can arrest me. Wouldn't you say? Answer me, Izumida!
Got angry all of a sudden there.
If you still want to bring me in, let's see some proof. All these prosecutors, and nobody's got any proof.
That's quite a theory, Yagami-san. Truly fascinating. There were details in there even we weren't aware of. You've clearly done your homework.
I'd be glad to hand over my findings if it'll help. After all, 89's practically a household name at this point. Lifting the lid on it might be too much for me to handle all on my own. And besides, I think I'd rather work with you than Izumida here.
Because he's a jerk.
You need to lose the attitude, Yagami.
Sorry, I need to take this. Yes, hello? Is that so? Yes, you've done excellent work. Thank you.
Sorry, Yagami, we solved all the cases without you.
Just so you're aware, the prosecution has made a coordinated effort with law enforcement. We've already submitted a request for the court to issue a warrant. I'm sorry for the call, but that was the verification of our request, you see.
You're still gonna arrest me after all this, huh?
Fortunately, you're not the one under arrest.
What?
I wouldn't celebrate. We're not done with you just yet. It's in the interest of closing the case.
Listen here, Yagami. You know who Shintani's killer was? It's your old friend, Ayabe.
What?
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Izumida's just smug for no reason, really. It's like, yeah, but I'm not under arrest, right?
In the roaring din of the city, the death of the ADDC's vice director hardly made a sound. Behind his death are the vast profits of the AD9 drug. Yagami arrives at the possibility that all the deaths were premeditated. But the prosecution's eye for such detail is wanting, and Detective Ayabe is indicted for Shintani's murder.
And on to chapter 8. Broken Bond.
Striations on the recovered bullet are a perfect match to his firearm. There's no doubt. He's the one. Like it or not, he's going down.
Apologies for keeping you in the dark. It was imperative for Ayabe to be completely oblivious to our suspicions of him, after all. This is a murder charge against an active officer. To put it plainly, It takes more effort to actually make an arrest. So, we had to pretend you were our primary suspect.
You and Ayabe have gotten to be pretty cozy these days. Suspecting you was the perfect way to divert his attention.
I see. So this was all some kind of act?
An act? Not at all, I assure you. And I believe you should know. We're aware of Ayabe's side job. Ayabe was an informant, a spy. He was selling police intel on the black market. We plan to investigate those transactions thoroughly, Yagami-san.
Uh-oh.
And so, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we see you again in the near future.
Well, lunchtime.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you, Ayabe-san.
Listen, Yagami, you gotta help. Someone set me up. They're saying I killed Shitani. Me.
Uh-huh.
You're not surprised?
Not quite. Already heard. I'm sitting here with the prosecution as we speak.
Huh?
Yeah. They're looking right at me.
Please, Yagami, you have to take my case. I don't know where else to turn.
Okay. I'll do it. It's only fair after all you've done. We can talk more later. I'll be there soon. So, I'll see you in court then. Who do you have on the job? Izumida?
Should be a good time.
Someone is using you, prosecutor. No matter who that person is, I'm not losing.
Okay, nice swelling music and back to the streets.
So that's the story, Kendo-sensei. We're gonna take the case.
Of course we are. Anyway, you're gonna go talk to Ayabe, right? I'll send Hoshino-kun along.
Yep, I'm heading over right now.
Nothing didn't care why, but why would he even kill Shintani? It's a good point. Hey, motive's not important these days, so Hoshino-kun should have made the arrangements to see Ayabe. Guess we should head over to Genda's. Another case is added to my list of cases. Oh, hey, a sub-story here, and a sub-story here, and a sub-story here. Lots of sub-stories going on. Side cases, excuse me. Actually, wasn't there a, Oh, not yet. Oh, boy. What's going on over here specifically? Oh, hey, Yosuke. Yagami-san, have you seen Tsukino by any chance? No, I haven't. Something wrong? I came out shopping with her, but we got separated. Huh. Well, that's concerning. Ah! Is that a scream? That was Tsukino. I think it came from the back alley. Let's go. Or not. No, we have to. We're kind of stuck doing it, actually. So, what? Is it up here? Hello? Oh, it's this back alley. Hey, you gotta specify these things, guys. Oh no, another pervert! The hell do you do to Tsukino? Peace, friends. I assure you, I'm just a perfectly innocuous gentleman. I simply want to introduce the young lady to my sweet, innocent son. What kind of gentleman looks like you?
I don't want to see this.
Put it away! Who are you? Twisted Trio copycat? How dare you put me in the same league as those debauchers, sir? I am the Prince of Perverts, the Emperor of Exhibitionism. Giant Impact!
Huh?
Giant Impact? Oh no. I've heard of him, Yagami-san. He's the newest pervert to stain the streets of Kamurocho. Oh, it seems my reputation precedes me. Okay, bye. Hey, wait. Tsukino, you're all right. Did he hurt you? I'm okay. He just showed me his genitals. Piece of shit. How dare he show my innocent sister his junk? We should file a police report, you two. One police report later. Any clue how that pervert found you, Tsukino-san?
No.
No idea. He came out of nowhere, threw back his coat. He was naked underneath. So you saw it? The whole thing? Yeah. Try not to look. Motherfucker. What kind of monster goes around showing poor girls his pecker? Reminds me of that time me and Tsukino actually saw our fathers. He was... Hey, let's not. Yosuke. Take it he's earned the name Giant Impact, right? Yeah, he's a fresh face on the pervert scene. Somehow it figures that he finds Tsukino of all people. Guess an exhibitionist was bound to be next on the list. Yeah, lots of rumors about this guy lately. People are too embarrassed to say his name, though, so they call him G.I. But I'm curious, was he really that big, Tsukino? Did you say he was bigger or smaller than Dad?
Yosuke!
Wait, I don't want to think about it. Don't be gross, Yosuke. How notorious is this guy at this point? Is he on par with the Twisted Trio? Sort of. People seem to think he was their leader. That's why he's called himself the Exhibitionist Emperor. Huh? Exhibitionist Emperor? Come on. Word on the street is he's really massive down there, so he's developed kind of a fan base for would-be perks. You have to get pretty big to call yourself an emperor.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, you're not going to let this monster keep whipping his thing out in public, are you? Guess not, but it's settled. I'll even fund you on this. The usual 50,000 yen. You have to avenge Tsukino's innocence. Alright, I'm on the case. Great, but any ideas how you'll catch this one? Let's see. I'm going to try to predict what he's going to show himself next. You seem to have this guy's number, Yosuke. Any idea where he's been? Naturally. My poor sister is a pervert magnet, so I have to stay up to date on his nonsense. What is it about me that draws every pervert in the city in my direction? Okay, here's the map of Kamurocho. Anyway, I'd say the largest concentration of sightings were on Shishifuga Street and Nakamichi Street. That's where the Panty Professor and Ass Ketchum were acting too. In fact, I think those turfs opening up is what gave G.I. his in. Yep, turfs? Yeah, apparently the Twisted Trio hated when other perverts would try to muscle in on their territories. I know perverts have a social ecology, but if his exhibitions can be traced, why hasn't he been caught yet? That's the thing. Seems he moves on once he's caused enough of a commotion in one area. Let's see. Guess he's pretty cautious despite his appearance. If we can analyze his pattern, we might be able to figure out where he'll go next. Great idea. Let's put our thinking caps on.
What the?
Little Asia? Oh no. My butt! There are phantom hands on my ass!
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, this place my brother was groped. Oh, right. Sent a shiver up my spine. Or down my butt. It's bad either way. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're pretty traumatized. Anyway, G.I. has been spotted in that area, so he probably wouldn't pop up there again. It's true. So, G.I. has already exhausted his time on Ass Ketchum's track. The next likely place would be...
Hey.
Oh, right here. Why not? How about here? It's supposed to be here the Panty Professor worked in. There are already reports of him appearing there, so it's probably up. That's true. So G.I. has already exhausted his time, the Panty Professor's turn. The next likely place would be... The Hotel District? Yes, G.I. is taking advantage of the Twisted Trio's empty turf, which means Judge Craven Peep's old stomping ground is ripe for the taking right now. Oh, I see.
Impressive.
You're really smart, Yagami-san. Guess I'll stake out the Hotel District for a few and see what I find. Thank you. I'll look forward to the report. I wish we could have made friends with Yosuke instead of having his sister as a dateable option. Well, you can make friends with Yosuke. He's one of the 50 friends in the game. But I do agree with you on why is Tsukino dateable if we end up dating a person who is both our client and also 20 and also a constant victim of sexual assault. Kim-san, are you a friend now?
Yagami-san!
Welcome to the Beef Zone! Get ready!
Hey.
Ha, ready as always. How's business these days, Kim-san? Well, to be honest, it's a little rough. Little customers have gone over to Conroy, our main competitor. Well, Conroy's pretty popular.
Hey!
Can you think of anything that would help us stay competitive? Not sure if I can just make it rain ideas, but I'll try.
Hey.
First off, what is Conroy really known for in the first place? Let's see. It's a high-end restaurant, so it's probably more geared towards entertaining clients or fancy dates. Rather than making a big fancy menu, they stick to a small selection of only the choicest meats in the market. They don't seem to do anything unreputable as a business either. Gotcha.
So,
Is that information helpful at all? Yeah, let me think here. How about a family special? Large parties like families tend to rack up a higher bill, which equates to more profit. Sure, the economy is a bit more on the luxury side, but it's also losing out on a big demographic by leaving out families. This could be your chance to corner the market. Ha, but you really know your stuff. You sure you weren't a restaurant manager before? Looks like I've already said that. Will my amateur device really make a difference in the long run? Guess we'll find out soon enough. What can I eat here? No. And what's going on over here? Alright, this one. Going out to our story on Tatsuya Gamo, the escaped convict from Hokkaido's Abashiri prison. That's where Sajima was. Convicted of murdering a member of a criminal organization 3 years ago, Gamo's sentence had only just begun. However, police are calling for caution after he was found to have escaped at dawn on the 5th of last month. According to reports released by Tokyo PD today, there's a reason to believe he may be sheltering in Kamurocho. Authorities are asking that any sightings of Gamo be reported immediately and urging citizens to take precautions. It's worth noting that there is a 1.2 million yen reward for info that leads to his capture. The Burger Fugitive. Yikes, another day in the life here in Kamurocho, huh? Sucked around into that guy. For a reward that big? Worth keeping an eye out at least. Where can I find a guy like that? Where could he possibly be? What are you guys doing? It's a good word, boys. Oh, aren't you Yagami-san? Yeah, you're the Battle of the Alps champion the manager's always talking about. Is he now? Yeah, we were just talking about the challenge and how none of us, including the customers, would ever want to do it. Well, just a real coffee nut, so it's pretty hard to keep up with him. I see. But I guess that worked in his favor when that Yakuza-looking dude stopped by the other day. Yeah, that was a tricky situation. Here, have a seat, Yagami-san. Coffee's on me today. Wow, coffee. Free of charge. How nice. Meanwhile... Oh, hi, dude. Hey, that guy. Is he the fugitive I saw on the news? Why, yes he is. The Hamburglar, yes. Gotcha now, Gamo. Hell you want? Can't you see I'm trying to enjoy a burger here? Have you heard? It's a bounty on your head. 1.2 million yen. In all, I'm offended. Tough talk for criminal scum like you. Now shine. Ow. That guy didn't even stand a chance. You wouldn't be thinking about calling the cops now, would you? No, of course not. Nighty night, pal. Dang, punched out the cameraman. Yeah, can a guy enjoy a meal in peace? Got something to say? Me? No? After that pitiful reward too? I think it'd be wise to keep it between me and this burger if you are. Well, I would call myself a law-abiding citizen if I ignored you. Besides, I'm sure the cops will give you a pork katsu bowl if you ask nice. I'm over pork katsu. I want a burger. Burger time. Sounds like we're at an impasse. If you want to bring me in so bad, you have to do it by force. Okay, let's do it then.
Not a wise choice.
Come on. And he is a tough customer. Oh, the flip kick. I don't have any EX action thing either. Whoa, Jackie Bryant. Bastard. Something happened there. Hey, beer crate. Larp. I missed. Wait. Barrel? Barrel. Guys, did you know steel drums are actually pretty damn heavy? As someone who has moved them before. Ooh, the plastic bucket attack. Ow. Wait, oh no! I should probably heal or something. Oh dang. What have I got on me here? Special yakisoba would be nice. Pork tonkatsu bento. That'll be enough to get me going. You ready for the fun, pal? Incoming! A worthy opponent. Oh. Stop. Struggling. Oh, hell. I can't believe I just lost a fist fight. Maybe you're on top at some point. There's always going to be someone who's better.
Hello?
Hello, police. I've got an update on that escaped prisoner for you. Come, giving us a slip for longer than we care to admit. But it's time to give up. Sorry, officer. Just had a burger craving. Nobody does them like Tokyo. It wasn't easy, but at least I got a good fight out of it. I can go satisfied. You're welcome. Besides, at least now I'll eat my meals in peace. Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect burgers in the interrogation room. If not, I'm expecting a care package with your name on the sender. Later. All's well that ends well. We all had a good time. Oh, well. And that, as they say, is a smooth 1.2 million in the bank. Now where to? Hotel district? Isn't there a third one out here somewhere? I swear there was a third one out here. I could be crazy, though. A couple more friends over in the corner over there, too. Out of the way, everybody.
それでは出発いたします。
Let's go check some friends out. 2 of them. I think they are both in Shellac. Okay, what do we got? Number 1?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, so we meet again. You're that journalist from before.
Domo.
Name's Hironuma. I'm actually just a freelancer now, but that's neither here nor there. Sorry to throw this at you, but you're not only a detective, but also a jack of all trades. Is that right? Not sure where you heard that, but I'll take a case as long as it's up my alley most of the time. See, then I have a job for you. I need you to take some pictures of a certain someone. Be compensating you, of course. I just 50,000 yen sound. Okay.
Yep.
That'd be nice. Who's this certain someone you need pictures of? You know Kotatsu Higurashi? He's the guy of friend Horny Hinata. He's apparently been on hiatus ever since that whole fiasco. So I need you to get me his picture. What could you possibly do with that, though? Well, apparently he's going through some hard times. Heard his agency's been keeping him from appearing on TV and such. And since he can't land gigs on his own, he resorted to pestering customers on Senryo Avenue as a barker. Frankly, I thought that sounded pretty funny, so I want to see it for myself. He's really fallen down a hole, hasn't he? Yep, maybe I thought it'd be easier to pull people in, give him his 15 minutes of fame, if you can call it that. But anyway, would you mind helping me out? Try to get as low as you can. And you, sir? Let me just turn around towards the entrance and walk back in. Huh? Aren't you Katagiri-san? Ah, if it isn't Yagami-san. What a pleasant surprise. This is the author guy. The mystery author guy. Care for a drink? It's on me.
Yep.
Yeah? Well, don't mind if I do. By the way, Kawada-san from Cloudy Skies Publishing tells me you're a detective.
Yep.
He's not wrong. Mind sharing some of your experiences with me, then? Bet you'd be the perfect reference for my new detective novel. You're the one buying drinks, honestly, why not? Splendid. Why don't we start with a case that's left a deep impression on you? Something Yurasenai. Oh, sorry, not unforgivable. Unforgettable. Let's see. What case would be good inspiration for a detective novel? Do we talk about the cat? Do we talk about the bomber? The haunted apartment? Koi bride? Let's have a look for a cat named Zhuangxi. You were looking for a lost cat as an actual case. Well, yes, but blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. The cat was actually a clue about the boss's hidden fortune. And perhaps Wang-san is a very wealthy man by now. If you have another interesting case to share, please tell me all about it. I'm here whenever I get writer's block.
Yep.
Sure thing. See you next time. I'll see you next time on Mystery Theater.
いらっしゃいませ。
Hi. I'm feeling like champagne. A lot of champagne. Yeah, I'll bet I got a coupon from that. It's basically Hostess Club champagne.
It's the spot. Back to it.
And I'm tanked.
ありがとうございました。
But I finished Bar Shalak. Walking hard. Nigh. Impossible. The hotel district. Must defeat giant impact. Oh, that was what it was. I could also possibly go here to this side case. You know what? Let's do giant impact first, just in case time gets funky with me. You know, I could chug some water or soda or something that I've got in my pocket, but this is much more fun, trying to steer him. Whoa. I don't want to go to Genda. Okay, now I'm normal. Alright, giant impact, let's go. Alright, got a good view of the hotel district from here. Okay, now to wait for our man. If GI is as cautious as I suspect, he'll be on high alert, even though this area is prime for him. Probably try to hide his features, so we need to look carefully for features he can't conceal. Cats.
What the?
Awesome. Well-built bald man. Are you
What
well-built or bald, sir? No. Okay, why is a young woman just hanging out outside a love hotel? I don't think that's quite the place for her. That's it.
What the?
Guy's bald, but sunglasses and a mask? Top out suspicious. I'd imagine how he's ogling those women. I'll follow him for a few. I will follow him. And now, tailing. Because I know y'all love it. So I do want to mention, like, when I was doing the Nanami dating section, I mean, all the dating thing is kind of banal. There are some interesting moments, but it's like the whole deal is that Nanami is like really been burned by guys in the past and hasn't dated for years. So the whole deal is that her friend Yuko is trying to set her up with Yagami. Of course, Yuko's very forward and very, you know, unapologetic about how hot she thinks Yagami is, but she really wants to set the two of them up, so. At some point, they end up coming up with a scheme of basically, Yuko is a prospective target for Yagami as a detective, and the idea is that Yagami and Nanami go out on a date, being less suspicious as a couple, while investigating Yuko, while Yuko plays the part of the suspicious suspect, the loose woman in question. It ends up working until they find out the truth, and then it's like this whole deal, this whole exhaustive, you know, issue of Nanami being like, how could you do this to me? I don't want to see you anymore. And then there's a last desperate moment in the Tenkaichi Alley backlot where Yuko calls both of them there on different pretexts, and they end up finding each other, and that's where Nanami basically confesses to Yagami, and you can just say, after all that, after all your attempts to woo her, after all your attempts to basically kind of stalk her and like force her to go out with you, you can say, nah, lol, JK, and basically that's it. Oh, not again. Sorry, Giant Impact, this ain't happening. But yeah, it really speaks to the idea that's like, sure, the idea of dating all 4 women at once is of course cheating and wrong and very wrong, but like the whole process of getting them to the point of confession is so involved that it's like every dialogue choice you make involves Yagami being absolutely interested in dating each of the women. And in the case of Sana, for example, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty standard stuff. You know, just like they're really working out together and all that kind of thing. And then at the end, basically Yagami's excuse, if you say no, is like, yeah, sorry, I'm a detective and I'm in the middle of a case that might kill me and stuff, so I can't be involved in a relationship right now. So that's apparently the typical excuse he gives when having to cut it off at the last second. But it all comes across as super toxic. And under any circumstance, really. And of course, the whole Nanami situation is far, far worse because there's been so much lies to that relationship anyway. So what I'm saying is, to get the trophies, you either have to be cheating or breaking women's hearts. One way or both ways. Eek! Uh-oh. Hey! It's you. Have you come to bask in the shadow of my scrotum totem? What? Ah! Oh. Is that a leaf? You are not welcome around, my son. The exhibition emperor's gates do not open for men. Farewell! Ah! Not letting you get away! Lady, you're on your own. Yes, I could reject the other girls, be faithful to Nami. But you gotta remember, like, the whole deal of, like, going towards the trophy involves getting basically as close to the top.
Wait a sec.
Like I said, it just all comes across a lot toxic in a lot of ways. The only really, you know, proper way to do it is you just never date them in the first place, and then you're down trophies. Lost Judgment sidesteps all that by basically not giving you a choice. If you get far enough with the woman involved, then the confession happens and you're dating. And they never really bring up the fact that with the DLC girls involved, that you could be cheating. I do like how this one goes all over the place. Out the way, Bull.
Wait a sec.
And back here again.
Give it up already.
Yes, the Persona 3 method. Where you have to cheat. Ugh. Have you cornered. Time to give up. Huh? Why so shocked? Surprised to discover that Giant Impact is such an old man. Imagine having a body like this at 78 and a son so magnificent. Are you not in awe? 78? No way. You're all but hairless, swaddled babes before me in my manroot. Now face the power of 78 years of perversion! Perpetual perversion. Ceaseless creeping. I, Shinzaburo Ishikawa, am your opponent!
You don't give up, do you?
Okay. It's green. That's 3 health bars. That's a lot. I missed the tiger drop. Alright. Go nuts. Oh, I didn't get the heat action. Oh well. Hopefully it fell right over. There we go. I did need to see up Main Street. Yeah. So it's true. And you're the one that defeated the Twisted Trio. Now I too have fallen. Just tell me why. Why would you go around exposing yourself like that? Very well. You defeated me. You earned an explanation. I told the truth. I'm actually a virgin. Oh god.
Huh?
What? Seriously? Yes. Even at this age, I must celebrate as a child. My massive palace has never known another's pleasure. Okay. Tried everything to win the favor of the ladies. I sculpted the body you see before you, but it was no use. I began to despair. It was tragic irony. How could I die before utilizing such massive meat? It was too much to bear. So, so I loosed my son upon the world. I see. Except, not really. I can't even begin to understand that logic. Ugh, shrieking of those women. That was the only way my son felt alive. But all things must end. My regrets are many, yet they hardly matter now. Ugh. I have died. You can go away now. I'm just dead. Whoa! Hey! Oh, I guess the fight took a lot out of him. Well. So, GI was actually 78 years old? Guess all that pent-up testosterone finally cracked him at that age. It's still bad for him. 78 years of isolation. Who wouldn't become a monster? Any normal human, he found love. Maybe things would have been different for him. Yosuke, stop looking wistfully at the cabinet that Shintani was stored in. Hey, let's not turn this into a big pity party for a pervert. Well, you know where to find me if any more perverts come out of the woodwork. Though I'd say we've done our fair share in that department. Yes, thank you so much, Yagami-san. And off into the sunset they go. Alright. Now what? Is there anything in here? Could be finding my son again. Oh, I still haven't found the son the second time. Look out, look out. Alright. Kim. Yosuke. Or I could do that other side case, number 3 over at Conrad. I think that one takes a few minutes, but maybe I should just get it settled for now. Conrad, this way. Can I buy your stuff, dude? I can't buy your stuff. Oi! Take that. Alright. There. That'll chase you down some. Thought I had him. Dang. Alright. Forget the good stuff. Besides, I was mad. Alright, Conrad. Eat up lots of steak while I'm in there because I'm half dead. Actually, like, 3/4 dead. I found wood! Give me wood. Oh, right now? It's no problem at all. Honey, where are you talking to? How long are you gonna be on the phone? Don't worry, sweetie. I'll just be a second. No, Captain, I wasn't calling you sweetie. I mean, yes, of course I'm at home. I was talking to my, cat. I'll head over right away. How dare you spend your wife's birthday on the phone? Oh, waiter, another glass of the good stuff. Make it snappy. No, that's not the voice of a drunk woman. The TV is on, and it's loud. I'm totally at home right now. I get a point not to get too close to drunks, but that lady is plastered. But first... all the meat I can fit in me.
Back to it.
Alright, lady, what's the deal? Why are you wearing Koyuki's coat? With Koyuki's hair. Are you Koyuki, 40 years later, traveling back in time? Hey, yo! Huh? Me? Yes, you with a dumb face. Come here and take a load off. What? Why would I? Sit have a seat. You're gonna make me drink alone. But I'm... keep your wife waiting on her birthday. Shit, this is what I get for thinking about keeping my distance. Wait, how many has she had anyway?
Excuse me.
Okay, did you need anything? Do I know you? Enough with the nonsense. I'm your wife. You don't keep your wife waiting on her birthday. My wife? It's me. I'm sweet, I'm petite, and I'm Naoko.
Huh?
But we're not... How did she jump to the conclusion that I'm her husband? She's been drinking too much Angel in the Swamp. You can see that white bottle there. Hey! Sorry, I have to use the restroom real quick. Hold your horses, Tatsuro! Hey man, are you that drunk lady's husband? Yeah, sorry, I had to hide for a second.
Hey.
What the hell's going on? I'm just as shocked as you are, buddy. Look, she thinks you're me. She's so drunk she can mistake me for her husband. That's a problem. Oh, I agree. She's both wasted and nearsighted, and that is a dangerous combination. She's got her makeup done with the 9s and no glasses, so she's blind as a bat right now. Why is she drinking so heavily then? Well, you may have heard her ranting, but it's her birthday today. Thing is, my work keeps calling, so I've been on the phone this whole time. I was kind of pissed about it. Within reason, I guess. What do you do, anyway? I'm a short order cook. What do I look like? You tell them looking at me. I'm an aircraft pilot. Wife and I work for the same airline.
Nah.
Oh, I thought you might have been cosplaying. So, what does your airline want with you on your day off? It's not actually my day off. I'm on standby, which means I'm supposed to be waiting at home. But now another pilot is called out sick, and I have to go in. There's a plane full of people who need me. Right, and I take it you're not supposed to go out to dinner while you're on standby. Nope, not ever. Figures. My wife's birthday slipped my mind. What else was I supposed to do?
Nah.
Let an irresponsible guy like this fly planes. Scary. Well, it sounds like you're going to have to bite the bullet and tell your wife you're going into work. Yeah, she's getting pretty belligerent, huh? Travel schedule is bad enough. When I break it to her that I forgot her birthday, too, my marriage is over. I was trying to find a way out of this mess when you showed up. Not sure why you sat with her, but I'm glad you did. Your voice is the same register as mine. If you were to wear my uniform... I don't like where this is going. And I'm going to ask anyway. Will you please take my place and have dinner with my wife? Whoa, 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 whoa. Back it up. Any way you slice it, switching places with you is crazy. Would you prefer to fly plane for me instead?
Huh?
Okay, that's next level stupid. Honey, did you fall in? See? She's calling you. I'm sure you can handle a drunk woman until she passes out. Come on. Yes, come on. Let's just hurry up and exchange our contact info. Here, the cheat sheet. It's my profile and a few more details about me. And here, my license and a few other important knickknacks.
Nah.
Is this really necessary? Devil's in the devil's in the details with these situations, my friend. Okay, I'm gonna stop by my house to get the spare uniform so you can have this one. Except, here we are. Wow, I would trust you to fly a plane just like looking at you. Is that a bad call? Alright, I've got to get to work. Good luck.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, wait. Honey, I can see you. Come have a seat. Shit, this is really happening, a minute. Worst birthday ever. Here goes, but I better study this cheat sheet real quick. Not that. That. Tatsuro Tanaka, 34 years old. Naoko Tanaka, 33 years old. Met in the Akiniksu, right here. Mom's a nurse, sister's in England, dad's in heaven. Naoko's a bad drunk, no sake for her. She has a smelly fart. No sake for her, excuse me. Written hastily on a receipt. 33, 34. Yeah. Naraga. Ugh. Bag to Tatsuro. Forced to me has a lot of junk in this thing. Does he want to use it to work? I guess not. Well, away we go. Hey, sweetie. Sorry I took so long. A little closer. Uh-oh. Is this over before it began? You're getting more handsome lately?
Huh?
You really think so? Ha ha ha. So, who's that on the phone, honey? Oh, yes, that. Yes, my little brother. Yes, since when do you have a little brother? Oh, do I not? No, you don't. Not one I've ever met. You feeling okay, honey? Sorry, I guess the alcohol's getting to me. Sorry, I screwed that one up already. I thought the dad was dead, so what was it? Did the captain anymore? Pull yourself together. Who's gonna take care of me if you're a pickle too? Give that cheat sheet a look before I really screw something up. Where's the captain? Captain? What call? No, it was fine. He just, butt dialed me. That's so. Or could it have been that woman? Woman? What woman? Don't you pipe down with me. Whoa. I saw you. You were having a fun little shopping spree with a flight attendant yesterday. Really young piece of ass.
Huh?
I was? You're a terrible husband. A terrible man. What a deplorable man. Scum say. Oh, God, I'm at dinner with a drunk woman who's not my wife, and I'm apparently cheating on her. Cool. that Higashi in the back over there? No, sweetie. Let's not make a scene. I've made terrible life choices. Oh, men should be blessed to the moon when they can be moon men. At least she's calming down. Having technical difficulties with the plane, so I'm off the hook, heading back now. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck! Abort! Abort! Out the window! Quick! Huh? Yagami-kun?
Huh?
I'm off of you! Yagami-kun, who is this? What's with the outfit? Are you cosplaying as a pilot? Yagami-kun, this woman's a friend of yours, honey. Honey? Yeah, about this. What business you have with my husband? Another one of his hussies. Husband? Yagami-kun, something you want to tell me? Well, you know, of course, one thing you should... Excuse me for a second. Honey! Let's hear it. Explain this to me right now, you jerk. Should I signal the Mafia that I'm undercover? You're not gonna catch on. Probably would. Should I say Mafia's to me? She's my stalker. What? Yagami-kun, are you? No, I'm just messing around. What are you doing right now, Yagami-kun? I am lost. So is she then? She's my ex. Oh, I am? Wait, no, sorry. I'm so confused right now. What's going on? She's made a mistake. I'm not Yagami. Yeah, but, ma'am, can't you see we're in the middle of a meal here? Now, would you please leave us be until later? Love you. Tell me you got that. See, if that's how you're going to act, so be it. She didn't get it. She's drunker than you. I want a divorce. What? That woman from earlier? She's your side piece, isn't she? That's her you're seeing, right? But she's the new flight attendant. No, she's not. I'm going home. Wait a minute. I'll explain everything. Explain what? Bag. I need somebody to fix this. Anything. Huh? This logo looks familiar. It's her recent date and time. She mentioned seeing him shopping with the flight attendant. It's possibly that. Evidence! I can prove I'm not having an affair now, Ko. With the cheat sheet! Wait, showing her that right now wouldn't prove her husband isn't having an affair. He's something else should prove Tatsuro signs an alibi for when she thinks she saw him with a flight attendant. He's actually doing with a flight attendant, so something that proves it. That dude? This looks like scratch paper, but it's actually a receipt! See the date? That's the day you saw me shopping with that girl. True. What does that prove? Don't you see? Here's the store we shopped at. Yeah, it's a luxury store. You spending our hard-earned money to get in her pants? Here. Happy birthday. Truth is, I needed a lady's opinion on what kind of present to get you. Don't really know what ladies are into these days, so... Really? Sorry. Wanted it to be a surprise. You got me a birthday present? Oh, honey. How many years has it been since you've done that? What, you haven't? Jeez, that guy needs to be slapped 3 or 4 times at least. I don't know, actually, but I think it means our love is real. It's true, my love. You're the only one I've ever loved, and the only one I'll love until I die. Hey. Huh? Why do I suddenly have 2 husbands? Oh, crap. I think I'm... no. Right into the yakiniku. Ugh. No, Oko. I think that might have been a bit too much to handle. So, Tatsuro, about this list you gave me where you mentioned how your wife farts, was that really necessary? Tatsuro-san, thank you. Wow, she is fast asleep.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, thank you so much. You really went the extra mile for a complete stranger. It was... interesting, but I hope you'll talk it out more when she wakes up. Yeah, I plan on it. putting my work above my marriage, and I see that now. But thanks to you, I think my wife's birthday turned into a great anniversary for us. Glad to hear it. Wish you and Naoko a long happiness, Sasuro-san.
Hi.
Yes, tonight I'll make it up to her. You know, thanks again. Crap, I forgot about Mafia. Now I'm the one in hot water. I better message her. Sorry about earlier, Mafia was undercover and I said some things I shouldn't have. Oh, I'm sorry, I should know better. Hope I didn't mess anything up for you. I paid 80,000 yen for that Horisaki. Okay, it's 30. I think we got some time to proceed to the story. We'll go pick up Hoshino-kun. He's probably got a cute little backpack on, like he always has. I want it, whatever it is. I'm gonna eat the earthworm. Just like Kiryu would have done. Yeah, it is a fun sub-story, though. It's a mess, though. Fun to
I've
do
been waiting for you,
fun to do
Yagami-san.
funny voices.
We can go see Ayabe whenever you want. We'll just need to grab a taxi to get there.
Oh, there you are. Over my shoulder. Also, do you have cases for me, Kurosaki?
It seems the news of Ayabe's arrest is spreading like wildfire.
Everybody knows. Everybody and their mom knows.
Hey, good luck down at the station.
This guy's backpack. Alright, Hoshino, you have to follow me out the window. It's protocol. To the Kamado police station before it moves to Nakamichi Street.
An on-duty detective arrested for murder. Now this is a shock.
Try not to look so happy about it then.
This is Hoshino-sensei from the Genda Law Office. He's young, but he's reliable.
And he doesn't smell.
Here I thought the great Takayuki Yagami would represent me.
It's been years since I defended someone in court. I'll still be gathering all the evidence, though. Don't worry, it worked for Hamura.
I'm Hoshino. I'll do whatever it takes to clear your name.
You sure, kid? Shintani was practically your boss, huh? If I'm really the killer...
Well, I mean, you're not the killer, right? He's not the killer, is he?
Probably not.
What do you mean, probably?
I need to get the facts straight before I can defend Ayabe.
I hear your gun's the one Shintani was murdered with.
Yep. Apparently the rifling on the bullet matched.
What's rifling again?
Look at my alarm,
Really?
man. I'm going to jail.
Sorry.
So, guns have these spiral-shaped grooves on the inside of the barrel to stabilize the bullet's trajectory. These grooves are called the rifling, and leave a mark on the bullet itself.
Whoa.
Now, the rifling's slightly different on every gun. Kinda like its fingerprints.
Used to get that Von Karma
Apparently,
guy
The
in
marks
jail.
on the bullet that killed Shintani matched my gun's rifling.
So your gun must have killed Shintani-sensei.
Yeah. It was the murder weapon, for sure. So, someone used my gun to commit the crime, and I'm being set up.
Someone went through the trouble of stealing a detective's gun just to kill Shintani?
But how?
You remember the day he died? We were having a nice stiff drink at Tender. You, me, and Kaito.
Yeah, I remember. That was my first time meeting Kuroiwa.
I hung around after you guys beat it. Wasn't a while till I decided to go home. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next.
Huh?
Someone smacked me in the back of the head. Crept up so I couldn't see him.
You got ambushed? Where was this?
Close to the bar, I bet. But I'm not sure. It all happened so damn fast.
Some great detective work there.
What do you expect? Whoever knocked me out moved me, too. That just fucks with things even more.
Moved you to where?
Random bench. Over in the Kamurocho Children's
Fine.
Park. Not a soul around when I came to.
That's a ways from tender. They must have taken you in a car. How long were you out for?
Hour or so, tops.
Woke up naked on a beach in
But as
Hawaii.
I found out later, that hour's when Shintani was murdered. With my fucking gun.
So the real killer still has your gun?
No. It was in its holster when I woke up.
Wait, what?
Whoever attacked me took my gun, murdered Shintani, and put it back where they found it, all within the course of an hour.
So the only thing missing was a bullet?
Not even that, if you believe it. They got rid of any sign it had ever been used.
Maybe if we look at the bullet from Shintani's body.
Not gonna happen. Nothing spectacular about a single bullet.
So we can't prove the murderer stole the gun.
By the way, did you tell anyone you got attacked?
Nope. I mean,
I'm kind of surprised Ayabe used an
nothing even got
automatic. I would
stolen.
think he'd use a revolver.
Reporting it just would have put me in more trouble.
Seems more style, you know?
Don't want to draw attention to your side job, huh? Sucks being a dirty cop. A real detective could have reported it.
Ah, can't argue there.
The culprit must have been counting on that, though.
I mean,
They went
Christine, how
after
are
you
you?
specifically because they knew you wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
So it was all planned.
Planned or not, the bullet that killed Shintani ended up with your gun's rifle marks on it. There's no denying that.
Yep. I only found out when they hauled me in, though. No surprise they suspect me. There's no reason not to at this point. But none of my coworkers said a damn word. Hey, you know how Kuroiwa's been dragging me all over town with him? He probably just wanted to make sure I didn't skip town. Only just realized that now.
What did you say as your alibi? You were knocked out in the park?
Or of the
Not
park.
a very believable story.
Come on, you and I both know I didn't kill him. Somebody's pinning it on me. What do you say, Yagami? You think I got a chance?
You'll be just fine.
Guess that was a dumb question. Nobody's gonna tell a guy his head's on the chopping block.
Got boy band and band boy here.
Listen up, Hoshino-kun. Ayabe was set up by whoever killed Shintani. That's what we've got to work to prove.
You really trust Ayabe-san? What if he's lying to us?
He might be a dark stain on the force, but he's a decent guy. Smart,
He's too
too.
smelly to be the killer.
He wouldn't kill, especially not with his own gun. Someone else did this.
You think it's the mole?
That's the most obvious suspect. Let's start by talking to someone close to the case. I've got a guy in mind.
Which would be... Oh, Captain Hamura.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows where he is, right?
That's true. I
So
wonder
we're
what
gonna have to scare
Matsugani-san's
him up?
thoughts are, though. If anyone's gonna know where to find Hamura, it's him.
Good. Well, I'll head back to the office then. I should tell Genda-sensei what we learned.
Okay. We're at Shizuoka Street right now. Where should I go? Should I take another trip to Shellac? Oh yeah, I gotta go over here and get a picture of the person. So I can do both over here in East Taihei.
どちらまで行かせそれでは出発いたします
Ooh, what's this? Stretchy rubber.
どうも
There he is. Ah, here he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you over there. Want to see some voluptuous vixens today? Looks like you could use the attention. Huh? Isn't that Igarashi? Hey, Igarashi, do that thing you always do. You know, with your eyeballs. You want to see me do something with balls, huh? How about I whip out my dangly leathery sack and then we'll see who's laughing. Ugh, let's get out of here. This new material's terrible. New stuff did not kill. I really got off the deep end. I think I felt sorry for you. What? Fine then, get out of here, bunch of cheap shits. Well, he's great. Wow, really no shame, does he? Making a comeback anytime soon. Well, time to get that photo. Need to get as close as I can, so right up his nostril should do. Yeah.
Now. Nice.
Nice. Should be just what Hieronymus Son's looking for. Just to make a decent scoop. Nailed it. Solid picture. Gets us back to shellac. Back to shellac. You guys want to fight? You guys want to fight? You guys want to fight? I know you do. Ah, there we go. Took you a second.
Not a wise choice.
But I will be taking this. Hi, Ryan. Uh-oh. They're back. The Kahin gang. Oop, that's the one I wanted. Alright. Over here.
Bring it on. Let's go then.
Just a little bit of extra on top there. Okay.
Hey.
Hieronymus-san, I believe you wanted this?
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san delivers the goods. That was fast. Yeah, I can definitely use this. Can almost see the headline already. Here's a little something for your trouble. Well, looks like it's back to the office for this guy. Thanks. Sure thing. Let me know if you ever need any more help. And Author Man.
Yagami-san.
Yeah. And drinking, and what do you got to tell me today? How about Koi Bride? In time there was this fish pond called Koi Bride where many of the fish mysteriously turned into sashimi. Is that even possible? However, blah 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 blah. So many of the fish ended up being cut and cleaned just because one of them ate a diamond ring. Wow, it's pretty impressive that so many of the pond's fish ended up sliced and diced like delicacies. Did you hear what happened to Gamo, the guy who escaped from prison? Yes, I heard he recently got arrested. I'm the one who caught him. Get out of town. You're dead? Well, yes, but... Pedo. Turns out he just wanted a decent hamburger. I didn't get a bad vibe from him. So he wasn't the dangerous criminal they were portraying all over the news. Must have been a damn good burger.
Excuse me.
Heard of Kamurocho's infamous Twisted Trio? Probably the less you hear, the better, honestly. Oh, but do go on. Well, they're basically a bunch of perverts, and each of them acted independently. Society lumped them together as one. That's why they're called a Twisted Trio. That's fascinating. Changed a few details here and there, but yes, brilliant. Is it brilliant? It's not brilliant. I'm sorry. It's not brilliant at all.
Huh?
There was this time I had to stop a serial bomber. The situation nearly blew up in my face. You mean you were the one who solved that? Yeah. Once he got fired, he decided to plant bombs all over town as his way of sticking it to his former employer. That's terrible. No wonder they withheld the details from the public. Sometimes truth really is stranger than fiction. I was once asked to catch a ghost that supposedly appeared in someone's new apartment. Was that even possible? However, it turns out the so-called ghost was actually the client's girlfriend. Oh wow, sounds like one hell of a couple. They were, I can tell you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch. That'll hold a little SOB. Alright, 15 minutes left. What are we gonna do? What else we got going on? Cleaned out most of the stuff. Oh, I can do the... I'm not gonna bore you guys with the K. Oh, let's go talk to Kim. Let's go talk to Kim. Poor Kim. I mean, yes, the Kahin gang, but also Kim.
Doing this.
So can I pick up a bike while I'm in the EX booth? Yes, I can. Come here, sir. That sure is.
Really, guys?
Really, guys. Good stuff. Any Kahin gang guys on the way? I probably could take out Sakakiba on the way back to Kim. But go all the way down Senryo and cut across Pink. Alternatively, I can cut over in Pink Alley. Yeah. With you boys. I don't think so. Takayuki!
Yagami!
Hi.
Food!
Yes, I know. Oh, his first name's Kaito. I missed that. But the other guy I know whose last name is Kaito.
I get it! You crossed the line!
I'm sure I did.
You are
Uh-oh. Ow. Now I'm stunning it. Bike, 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 bike. There we go. Old reliable. B10. I got a face full of his belly button. No, I don't want to fight guys right now. I'm gonna go talk to Kim. Dang it.
Must we?
Ow.
Really, guys?
Brian, you didn't do anything. Where were you even? I didn't even see him. Oh, well, he really is a good ninja, isn't he?
Not a wise choice.
I am so glad I bought max combo speed. This time you're visible. Kim, did the family special thing work? I think you're supposed to like just try all of them with him, as I recall.
Yagami-san!
Look at my beef zone! Has business been getting any better? Oh, we made a family special like you suggested, and now we have families coming in from all over the place. Fantastic, that's good to know. That's still not enough. This raid conquest gonna swallow us whole.
Hey!
Can you think of any other ideas? Why not expand the dessert menu? That way you'd attract more families with young kids, as well as groups of girls. Helps give that menu a nice touch. Wow, you really know your stuff! Will my amateur advice make a difference in the long run? Tune in next time to find out. On the roof, maybe? Yeah, he must have been on the roof. During that fight where he disappeared.
You asked.
That's great, man. I'm glad you decided to go beast mode so I could just finish you off. Ah, no help that time. Where's Kenta? Back there? Good. He's not even Kasai anymore now, he's just Kenta-kun.
Yagami!
Alright, I think we'll finish Kenta and Honda, and then we'll call it a night. We do have to regain our lost pride, having failed against Honda that one time. Awkward, but we did. Hey there's space behind this wall.
guys?
Well, I suppose of course there would be, but it's weird. I saw above it. I did it. I kicked him. Yeah, of course there would be, but it's like, it's weird to see behind this particular wall. I don't know why. I just kind of feel it is. Alright. I think that's a good time to call it. I think we did about as much as we're going to get done here. Without going deeper into the story, of course. Let's see. Yeah, I use Flux Fissure enough. I probably could use Anti-Magic B. That powerful. Do I want to do Resolute Counter? I don't know. It's not really my thing. Let's see here. You know what? This is probably... having sheer confidence is probably a nice thing, too. These guys, these ones here, I'm probably going to save for last, just because I don't think there's any use for that. I don't really have a lot of these anyway, so let's put the shear lines in. Okay. I think that should call it for tonight. So we made some good progress. How are we doing on cases and all that? 39 out of 50 side cases, 39 out of 50 friends. 2 girlfriends, God knows where they are right now. They are lost forever. But, yeah, look at all this progress. I've got 12 things left to do on the city missions and 17 things left to do on the shop missions. And most of them are the Beef Zone menu, which I haven't finished yet because I can't eat a Beef Zone yet. So that'll be something for later. But anyway, yeah, I think that'll call it for tonight. Our next stream, as usual, should be Wednesday evening. We will do it at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, as usual. So until then, for those of you who came by, thank you all so much for coming by and chatting, and we'll see you next time.